Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Dear Hindus, Buddhists, Jews, Christians, and Sikhs, non-Muslim brothers and sisters of world, and other atheists and non-Muslims of world, and all Muslims of world. I will describe here some verses from Holy Quran who prove that dead non-Muslims are in punishment condition after death, and dead Muslims who are true Muslim saints and Muslim martyrs are in good condition after death. But the non-Muslims don't accept the proofs from Holy Quran. Therefore, I will describe 3 proofs from behavior of nature's true who will attest and prove true that saying of Holy Quran is surely true. Almighty Allah said in Holy Quran chapter 2 verse 161 and 162, innal ladhina kafaru wa matu wa hum kuffar alayhim la'natullah wal malaikati wan nas ajma'in khalidina fiha la yukhaffafu anhum al-'adhabu wa la hum yunzarun. Indeed, those who disbelieved and died while they were disbelievers, upon them is the curse of Allah and of angels and of all human beings together, in a way that they will remain in it forever. Neither the punishment will be lightened for them, nor will they be given respite. Almighty Allah says in another verse, chapter 3, verse 91, إن الذين كفروا وَمَاتُوا وَهُمْ كُفَّارٌ فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْ أَحَدِهِمْ مِلْءُ الْأَرْضِ ذَهَبًا وَلَوِ افْتَدَى بِهِ أُولَئِكَ لَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ وَمَا لَهُم مِّن نَّاصِرِينَ. Those who disbelieved and died disbelievers, even an earth full of gold shall never be accepted from any of them, even if one were to offer it as ransom. They are the ones for whom there is a painful punishment, and for them there are no helpers. My non-Muslims, brothers and sisters, these two verses of Holy Quran proved that all non-Muslims are in painful punishment condition after death. While the Holy Quran, chapter 2, verse 154 says, وَلَا تَقُولُوا لِمَنْ يُقْتَلُ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتٌ بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ وَلَكِنْ لَا تَشْعُرُونَ. Don't say about those who slain in the way of Allah that they are dead, but they are alive, but you don't perceive their life. And he says in Holy Quran, chapter 3, verse 169, وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتٌ بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ يُرْزَقُونَ فَرِحِينَ بِمَا آتَاهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ. And don't think about those who are slain in the way of Allah that they are dead, but they are alive near their Lord, well provided, and they are happy. And also Allah says in chapter 18, verse 107 and 108, surely those who believed and died and did righteous deeds, these are the garden of Firdaus as entertainment, where they will live forever and will not wish to move from there. Dear Muslims and non-Muslims, brothers and sisters, these verses of Holy Quran clearly proved that true Muslim martyrs, Muslim saints, and true Muslims are in connection to heaven, well provided, happy after their death. Muslims accept the proofs of Holy Quran, but the non-Muslims don't believe on Holy Quran, so they don't accept the proofs from Holy Quran. Therefore, I am going to describe 3 proofs from behavior of natures who will prove and who will attest the verses of Holy Quran and prove that saying of Holy Quran is true. The first proof is that I have researched neutrally that there are millions dead bodies of prophets of Islam from Adam to last prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, dead bodies of companions of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, dead bodies of Muslim martyrs and Muslim saints, that they are preserved from decay in their graves since centuries and years. They have blood in them too. But there is no any dead body of any non-Muslims from Hindus, Buddhists, Jews, Christians and Sikhs who has blood in him and preserved from decay in their graves. You can check the graves of true Muslims, Muslim saints, Muslim martyrs, companions of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and prophets of Islam by wall machine with camera, and you can see them in intact condition in their graves. Some events happened that thousands of Muslims are eyewitness that some dead bodies of Muslims, true Muslims, were in fresh condition, healthy condition, like sleeping person. So it is first proof from behavior of natures that their true Muslims are in good condition and in connection to heaven by the mercy of Almighty Allah. But there is no any dead body of any non-Muslims in healthy, fresh and sleeping condition without used any chemicals. So the behavior of nature, earth, proved that non-Muslims are surely in punishment condition, as Holy Quran said in chapter 2 verse 161 and 162 and chapter 3 verse 91, that they are in punishment condition after death. The second proof from behavior or nature here is that if you will leave some dead bodies of those non-Muslims who are slain and murdered on the name of their gods on earth for 1 month only, they all will begin to decay and they will begin to provide the bad smell. But if you will leave some dead bodies of true Muslim martyrs, true Muslims and Muslim saints on earth for 1 month in intact condition without used any chemicals, they will not decay and they will not give the bad smell. So, it is second proof from behavior of nature that dead non-Muslims are surely in punishment condition. Therefore, their dead bodies decay on earth without used any chemicals in 1 month only. Because the punishment is for their dead bodies and for their souls too. Our common sense say that if the dead body will be in painful punishment condition, then how they can have powers and how they can be saved. Therefore, their dead bodies decay and therefore their souls don't have power to. Because their dead bodies and souls both are in painful punishment condition. But the Muslim saints, Muslim martyrs, true Muslims, companions of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and prophets of Islam are in connection to heaven according the verses of Holy Quran, chapter 2 verse 154 and chapter 3 verse 169. Therefore, their dead bodies have power and don't decay on earth without used any chemicals. And their souls also have powers. The proof, for example, on it is that a Muslim martyr's soul, Shah Yaqub Baba, in Shuhar Jamali district, Thatta province, Sindh, Pakistan, has been doing all kind of operations spiritually, successfully, for free since centuries. You can verify by visiting his grave and meeting the patients whose operations has completed by the spiritual surgeon, Muslim martyr Shah Yaqub Baba. You can see his video and interviews on YouTube on Google and on Sama TV, Jio's TV channel 2. So, this is the second proof from behavior of natures that dead non-Muslims are in punishment condition, but dead true Muslims are in good condition and in connection to heaven. Because I have described the reason in above. The third proof from behavior of natures that if you will go on the graves of non-Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, Jews, Christians, and Sikhs etc., and you will stay on their graves some nights and days for getting the guidance, for getting the healing, and for getting the operations of patients, you can't succeed in it. Because they are in painful punishment condition according to the verses of Holy Quran. Therefore, Muslims and non-Muslims also don't go on their graves for getting the guidance, for getting the healing, and for getting the operations etc. But you will find that there are thousands of people, Muslims and non-Muslims too, who go on the graves of Muslim martyrs, Muslim saints involved, like in India and Pakistan, and they get their guidance, healing, and operations of their patients. Like grave of Khaja Muhyiddin Chishti Rahmatullah Alayh in Ajmer Sharif in India, grave of Nizamuddin Awliya in Delhi, India, grave of Sayyid Ali Hajwari Rahmatullah Alayh in Lahore, Pakistan, grave of Lal Shahbaz Kalandar in Pakpatan Sharif, Pakistan, grave of Baba Fariduddin Ganshakar Rahmatullah Alayh in Pakpatan Sharif, Pakistan, grave of Lal Shahbaz Kalandar in Sevan Sharif, Sindh, Pakistan, grave of Abdul Latif Bhitai Rahmatullah Alayh in Sindh, Pakistan, grave of Sayyid Bilawal Shah Nurani Baba in Khuzdar, Balochistan, Pakistan, grave of Abdullah Sahabi Radillahu Ta'ala Anhu in Thatta, Sindh, Pakistan, grave of Abdullah Shah Ghazi Rahmatullah Alayh in Clifton, Karachi, Pakistan, and grave of Shah Yafiq Baba in Chuhar Jamali district, Thatta province, Sindh, Pakistan. Thousands of people go on their graves and they stay there and they get the guidance for their problems and they get the spiritual powers and they get the healing of their patients and operations of their patients too. If they don't find any benefits on their graves, then why they go there? And why they, and if they find any spiritual benefits on the graves of non-Muslims, then why they don't go there? Why they don't stay there nights and days? So it is third proof from behavior of nature that non-Muslims are in painful punishment condition after their death since the time of last Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and therefore Muslims and non-Muslims too don't go on their graves. But the true Muslim saints, Muslim martyrs, companions of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, prophets of Islam, especially Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, are in connection to heaven and in good condition after death. Therefore, Muslims and non-Muslims too go on their graves for getting the spiritual powers, guidance, healing and operations by the mercy of Almighty Allah. So, these three proofs from behavior of natures who are neutral attest the saying of Holy Quran about dead non-Muslims and about their true Muslims, as I have said above. I request to all non-Muslims of world who are 5 billion at this time that they see the proofs from Holy Quran, what I have described, and then they research about 3 proofs from behaviors of nature to I ensure them that they will find true and they will attest my saying too. And I request to all Muslims of world that they see the verses of Holy Quran about true Muslims and about Muslim martyrs and hadith, and then go on their graves and stay there and see the peoples and meet the peoples and ask the people and test and check what I have said about them and about their spiritual power. I request to all human beings that they please use their common sense and don't follow everyone blindly, that they can succeed in this life and hereafter too. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ.